channel. If you're new, hello. If you're not, hello. So I thought I'd do a 2020 sort of update video slash review, if you will. Obviously it's been a bizarre year in many different ways for various bat-eating reasons. And so yeah, just obviously lockdown, I think it was about the 24th of March, something along those lines, which people were sort of they guessed was going to happen, and I think it actually worked out for a lot of people that had to stay at home. Obviously for us gardeners, I think everyone just kept on going as normal really. Just the worst part was not having a cup of tea or any biscuits, so that was the world screwed us over there. But for people that had to work from home, all that sort of stuff, the weather was very good for a lockdown. From memory it was just sunny and sort of 20 odd degrees onwards really, so it wasn't quite a miserable one. That did mean that we had, I think it was along the lines of 12 weeks sunny, bone dry weather, where much like 2018 the lawns were all drying up and all that loveliness. But then after like 12 weeks it rained, and when it did rain it came down with a vengeance, and a lot of heavy rain for I don't know 2 or 3 days, and then grass growing, everything going back crazy again, weeds growing, and then 12 weeks later bone dry, getting hotter and all the rest of it, and we were getting about 30-35 degrees, which down south is getting a bit more of the norm now for the summer, which is not my cup of tea whatsoever. So as I say, and then another 12 weeks more or less, it then rained again, and then just more rain, and then I think another 12 weeks, and then it rained again, and then it's all a bit more rainy since we've come to September. Work-wise, usually in sort of April we have a lot of phone calls, sort of one-off jobs, that sort of stuff. This year there weren't as many, and a few other gardeners I've spoken to, they've all basically said the same sort of thing. And basically because people are all at home, working from home and faffing about, they're trying to do the gardens themselves, which is fair enough, Since that though, I have had a few phone calls where they've tried to do some edge cutting or whatever and complete a bit of a mess of it, so come in, do a bit of a few salvage jobs and get them all looking as good as can be, which which is a bit interesting. But anyway, you have to get on with it. The work in general though, I haven't lost any work from the lockdown and situation, which is good. I think it's been quite a fortunate business to be in, actually, the gardening and probably landscaping and tree work. I know quite a few like landscapers that had big jobs booked for the springtime, which were then cancelled because the client ultimately didn't have the same sort of money coming in, or just wanted to hold on to the money because they don't know if they're going to have a job. So frustrating from the worker's point of view, fair enough from the homeowner's point of view, no point spending tens of thousands of pounds on a side extension or a patio or whatever if you're going to have no money at the end of it and no job. So they are, but things seem to be getting a bit better now. It's the 2nd of December now, date of filming this, and I think we've come out of the second lockdown. I don't really pay much attention to what they say on the TV nowadays it's all a load of rubbish. And yeah, we had the second lockdown for four weeks, I think it was, which it wasn't that bad. I think people are sort of having a lot more mixed views about it now. First part of lockdown, end of March, that sort of time, it was actually quite nice because the roads were dead quiet, which is quite nice actually, to be fair, just seeing like maybe like 2 cars when you're travelling like 2 miles, which was quite good, quite surreal, but yeah, quite good. But now it's all just chock-a-block, as you can see from the what window, that one. Yeah, people are everywhere, so that's the only sort of thing that I miss from the early lockdown, is the roads be nice and quiet. But so as I say, yeah, work's been good. Done a bit of investment yet again in some different tools, both petrol and battery powered. Those who follow me on Instagram, they might have seen it on Facebook in Pro Gardeners. I've bought some Makita gear, some hedge cutters, blower, and recently a strimmer. Wasn't going to get the strimmer till sort of March time. I was having a look around on eBay just to check the prices and everything, and there was some discounts going to save like 15%, 10%, something like that, and it just brought down, the price was ridiculously cheap for yeah, like the cheapest I've ever seen it. So I thought, oh, I might as well buy it now, save some quid. And I have used it a few times. I'll do a review of that a bit more in next year. The rest of the Makita stuff, as I say, the hedge cutters and blower, I'll be doing a bit more videos next year on it. I've used hedge cutters a few times, they're quite good. I had a one customer who I think watches the videos, which is quite strange. Quite strange to know that a customer watches my videos, not strange he watches them. I think he appreciated and was a bit sort of fascinated by the going like the battery route, and was sort of understand the benefits of actually just using the tool itself. Doesn't matter what brand it is. Obviously you can hold it anywhere and don't even worry about fumes burning your hand or exhaust burning your hand. And yeah, there's plenty of benefits to it. I don't think battery gear is going to replace petrol for some, if you will, harder duty commercial jobs, but there you are. As I say, I'll be doing a review on that a bit later on. Also sort of just tried to work out who I should use in terms of subcontracting for like bigger work, big hedge cutting jobs, tree work. There's about 3 different guys that I use and I've known for quite a while. 2 of them I will continue to use, the other one will only be like emergency, various reasons for that, but yeah, it's a bit annoying to some people, but there you are, that is life. And for the business, we've moved sort of, if you will, headquarters, where we keep, what I keep, most of my gear. Would have been nice to do it in the winter, but due to different situations, had to sort of move pretty quickly, and it's been quite good in some respects, and it's not too far away from home either, which is always quite useful. And yes, it's just sort of moving around, investing in different gear. You have seen I did a video, might have been the last video I did actually, was using a Etesia. I'll be be reviewing that mower in the winter, just a general sort of yeah, I'll show you it and show you what I like, what I don't like with all things. There's bits that I don't like. I don't think you can do a review of a machine and take it seriously if you don't say any bad bits about it. And yeah, and see how that goes next year. I do have my eye on another machine for next year that I have used already in the autumn. I want to see how it copes with the spring growth and that sort of stuff. And yeah, now we're sort of approaching winter, or are in winter, I don't know officially when it starts. And most of the leaves are down now, thank goodness, because it's been quite a big autumn. A lot of leaves, a lot of fuel. These backpack blowers do drink quite a lot, but you know, the Echoes have been great. You saw we did a video with Robin comparing them and using them in different situations, which I think has gone down quite well with Echo. And yeah, we weren't paid for that video, but they just wanted some features. They wanted a video on their blowers, and so I had the blowers, so I did a video. Yeah, they've been amazing, these blowers. Quite tempted to try the handheld. I think it's the 2620, which is their latest blower, but apparently it's all sold out of stock currently. And I think there's a lot of Echo gear that isn't actually in stock for various reasons. I think just because of more people going towards Echo over the other brands, which is quite a wise move in my mind. And just getting stuff from Japan and wherever else they're made over here in this current situation isn't that easy. But yeah, I think they'll let me try one at Echo. They're pretty good. Be interesting to see how that goes against the Stihl and the Husqvarna, which I've got. So that will probably be some point next year. So yeah, it's something to look forward to. And it's getting very cold now. We're 4 degrees now, and it's sort of 10, 11 o'clock in the day, and they're talking about sleet, which could be good fun. Down south we haven't had snow in quite a number of years, Beast from the East, so that, well, 2018, so okay, 2 years, but yeah, it's getting cold. The lawn mowing's basically stopped now. It's all wet, muddy, and very soft ground. A lot of it's on clay, and it's just, you make more mess than what it's actually worth, to be honest. And as I say, it's getting cold, so it's not really growing now. Did have a spell a few weeks ago where it was quite warm, and the grass did grow a bit, but they've also been given their final cut now. 1 or 2 could do with a cut, but again, it's just the ground being so soft, it's bad enough just to walk on it. Yeah, they only take a mower onto it and basically leaving ruts in the ground basically. So yeah, we've got that, and lead up to Christmas. Not too sure when we're going to be working to at the minute. Christmas being a Friday this year, sort of a case of, yeah, when do I stop? Do I stop the Friday before? Chances are probably won't. Might have a few sort of tidy up jobs last of the leaves and that sort of stuff on the week leading up to Christmas. And yeah, just sort of see how things go really. As I say, got a few mowers just to quickly review. I won't necessarily have action footage. I've got footage of a few things in action, blowers, what else? I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, a few bits to do. I've got a different called the Strimmer. I've done a quick review little bit of action footage of. Something a little bit different for me, and yeah, just 3 different reviews and sort of how the haters have been, and the Pro Stripe, of course. I have since sold the 48 Pro. Just didn't really need it that much in the end. It would be good to try the new one with a newer engine, the 170, which haters seem to be quite impressed with. When we spoke to them at Soltex last year, obviously Soltex isn't on this year, although we haven't actually heard any updates for next year from Hater on the commercial stuff. They've launched some 60 volt cordless stuff on the 41 and the 48, but that's not commercial. And so yeah, it's a bit odd that, okay, Soltex hasn't been on, but they haven't told us what's coming. So I'm hoping there's some updates, there's stuff they need to update. They are great mowers. They're just let down in a few ways. Some are money pinching, some is them just not understanding the market properly, in my opinion, and some others' opinion. So yeah, that's always good fun with Hater, bless them. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quickish video, about 16 minutes 50 something seconds. I hope everyone's doing well in this current situation that we're in. Other gardeners, hope you're busy. If you made it this far, well done. Thanks for watching. Please like it if you've liked it, share it if you want to, and make sure you click that bell icon and that subscribe button. Thank you.